Good morning. Um, Before I kind of talk about some of the stuff I want to talk about today, I would like to thank all of you who have supported me so greatly, not only the last 3 days, but in the 2.5 years I've been here at Spark People. Um, really appreciated the outpouring, just letting me know you were there, letting me know if I needed you, you were there for support. The goodies, the Spark mails, the comments on my blogs and Spark pages. Just thank you all very much. One thing I've learned the last 3 days, and then upon reflection, probably over the last 2.5 years, is that no matter how much love and support you get, how many tools are available for you, how many neat blogs I read and exercise programs I take part in, it all starts right up here, and that's where it ends. My behavior took 58 years to kind of craft and polish and hone, and while for the most part I'm extremely proud of my life, there are some areas that I want to improve. And I think, like everybody else, one of the things I've always done is throw the D word out there: discipline. Change your behavior, John. Once you change your behavior, everything will fall into place. But I don't know about you. Do you ever hear that little voice? Little voice that says, "Oh man, do you really want to get out of bed this morning and go to the gym? Yeah, you'll be tired all day, you'll be cranky." And then the other little voice over there says, "And really, you're going to have to stop at McDonald's on the way in to work because, gee, you're not going to have a lot of time. Better that you sleep the extra half hour, 45 minutes." Right? And all of a sudden, you got all these brand new gym clothes, gym shoes, and you haven't made any progress towards making yourself healthier. It has to start here. I have to believe that there is value and there is benefit. For example, in me getting out of bed early in the morning, if that's when I do my workout, to do it. I have to believe that none of this is going to change until I change this. And that's kind of the dark underside of health and fitness. It's the 500-pound gorilla in the room. We don't want to talk about it. We'd rather just sweat a whole lot, step on the scale one day, realize it hasn't moved, and then turn around and say, "Oh well, I tried." It's difficult. Whether you're 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, or 78, there, I think I covered all the eights, or anywhere in between, you've worked very hard on creating and polishing the notions and images you have in your mind. Now, a lot of them have come from external sources, and some of us have been through some pretty harrowing experiences in our lives, and we've built up the way we feel and the way we think based on those experiences. And that's the difficult part. See, I can say to my wife, "Let's clean out the pantry." Call the kids and give them the cake mixes, brownie mixes, stuff like that that's sitting there. I can stop going out to eat and stock the fridge and the pantry up with really good food. But if I don't begin to change this here, that food's going to rot on the vine. I mean, I don't know about you, but it has happened to me. And those are the things we don't want to talk about. Those are the things we don't want to admit. We like to read about people that are successful, and we like to read about people that are struggling like we are. And somewhere in the middle of it, and I know you've heard me say this before, you've read me write this before, it's something I repeat to myself all the time. Why do I get out of bed early in the morning? Why do I choose the side salad with vinegar and oil for my lunch, for example, rather than fries, potato chip, coleslaw, or potato salad? Because I'm worth it. Do I want the French fries? Yeah, you bet. Do I want the big slab of cake that's sitting under the kind of dessert, whatever they put slabs of cake under? Uh-huh. I deserve it. I'm worth the effort. And I deserve to be successful. So you walk into a room of people and you don't believe that you deserve to be there with those people on equal footing, regardless of who they are, any human being. Maybe you need to take a step back and look at yourself, because I know I do. I'm not going to lie to you. There's some people that intimidate me. And one of the things I've started to do is take a step back and say, why do you intimidate me? I mean, there's no reason to. There are smarter people than I are. I know this may be hard for you to believe, but there's better looking people than me. There's people who are funnier. There's people who are more athletic, yada, yada, yada. And there's always going to be. Big deal. It starts and ends here. When I hang around with people like you, when I hang around with people who lift me up, who encourage me, who support me, it becomes easier to change that belief. I have 150, 200, 300, I have like 1,400 Spark friends now, I think. If you all believe that, it makes it easier for me to believe it. Yeah, I'm always going to be a compulsive overeater. Yeah, I have trigger foods that I'm addicted to. The list gets longer and longer the more I think about it. And no, I don't always like eating the lettuce and spinach and tomato. Look, let's be honest, sometimes you go, ugh. Right? What am I worth? This isn't about what I weigh. This isn't about how far and fast I can run. It starts and it ends with me. It begins and it ends with me. It's what's up here. And when I begin to make that transition over to real value in my life, then all the behavior around me changes. So, light bulb, I really believe I've had it a little backwards. I've worked real hard at changing the behavior and not the perception of who and what I am. So, hope you have a great day. Let's hold hands. And if I can look at you and see all that wonderful, wonderful stuff, and you can look at me and see the same, doesn't it stand to reason we can see it in each other?